Thank you for that introduction. So my background is a little different from the bankers. I don't have 10 or 15 years of commercial lending experience. I've been with Latino Economic Development Corporation for about a year and a half. And so my idea with the speech today was going to be first speak about LEDC and then speak about our microloan program, what the requirements would be to apply for a loan, and then what sets us apart. We're often called an alternative lending institution, so I just wanted to speak about the uniquenesses of applying for a microloan versus pursuing the traditional banking route. So LEDC, Latino Economic Development Corporation, was established in 1991, so we just celebrated our 20th anniversary, and we're a community-based economic development organization. We have our headquarters in Adams Morgan, and we have a satellite office in Wheaton, Maryland. So we cover the whole DC metro area. And our mission is to drive the economic and social advancement of low to moderate income Latinos and other DC area residents by equipping them with the skills and tools to achieve financial independence and become leaders in their communities. And so we do this in three different ways. We have 3 different departments at LEDC. We have an affordable housing department, home ownership, and also small business and lending. So now I thought we'd switch gears and talk about the lending program, so small business. So since 1997, well, in 1997, we received our status as a CDFI. So we're a certified community development financial institution. So we received that status from the U.S. Treasury. And since 1997, we have lent over $3 million into the community. And our current portfolio outstanding is about $1.5 million. And we have 150 active microloan borrowers. So if you divide that, you can see that our average loan size is about $10,000 per borrower. And our specific niche and the clients that we like to work with are the ones that tried to access a traditional loan at a bank, but for various reasons were not approved. It could be their credit score, it could have been the collateral, various factors, the industry, maybe they were a startup, and so they've turned to us. And so just to give you a little bit of an idea, we work with a very diverse group of clients. I know Latino is in our name, we're LEDC, but we say that we serve and we work with everyone. So it's just more speaking to our roots and to our founding, but we're very open to everyone. And also we're open to different types of industries. We have the flexibility to work with startups. We see lots of startup restaurants, startup coffee shops, hair salons, you name it. So we can work with many industries. And I thought it'd be helpful to just illustrate a few client examples of people who we've worked with in the past. And so just as an example, I had a client last year who, she was a baker. She baked vegan baked goods. And she was approached by Whole Foods. They liked her products and they wanted to feature them in their stores. And so she had this opportunity to provide additional vegan baked goods. And she came to us. She required a microloan to purchase a refrigerator, some display cases, an additional oven. So we provided a small microloan for her to be able to purchase those items. And for me, as a loan officer, this just demonstrates such a clear and tangible purpose of the loan. And it also demonstrates a growing business. It was an opportunity for her. So for us, this was an ideal microloan client. Other examples are an individual who needed to purchase some video equipment. His background was in journalism, and he was switching careers and wanted to get started by covering stories of the Latino community in DC, and needed a simple camcorder to be able to upload some videos and start his career. So those are just some examples. The vegan bakery, the video equipment. We've supported a uniform manufacturer who needed to purchase a sewing machine, an individual who had to cover some remodel renovation costs, a food truck, and website development. So that's just to give you an idea. So now let's turn to our specific loan product. So the loan product that we offer, our small business micro loan. It's a fixed term loan, fully amortizing, so we don't offer lines of credit. And the loans vary in size from $500 all the way to $50,000. So $50,000 is our max. And the interest rates, they vary. The lowest interest rate is 9% to 14%. And we determine your interest rate based on your credit report. So the credit report of yourself, and if you're a business owner, of your business owner as well. And the terms will vary depending on our analysis of your capacity, but in general, they usually don't exceed 5 years. And we make sure they definitely don't exceed the length of your lease, obviously. And collateral is a requirement. We're too small of an organization to use home equity as collateral, so instead we often turn to car titles, lien-free car titles, and also business assets, which tends to be the most common form of collateral for our clients. So in the example of the vegan, the baker, we use that same oven, that same refrigerator that she purchased, we collateralize the loan with the items that she purchased. And our requirements are very similar, listening to Art speak, and they mention very similar requirements. We look at tax returns and bank statements, and so we're not very different in terms of our analysis. We're also very cash flow based, so we want to make sure that there's positive cash flow, positive net equity, because we all know that what's going to be repaying our loan or those positive business revenue is going to be servicing our debt. So very similar in that sense. And let's see. So then, another point to mention is that we have a lending committee. So if loans are greater than $10,000, we have an external board who will review the loan. So that's something that's a little bit different. And just in closing, I wanted to make a few comments about what sets us apart and what makes us, truly unique. And I think one aspect is that our staff is very rooted in the community. We're very in touch with our small business entrepreneurs in the neighborhood. Our staff, we're fully bilingual, so we're able to work with a very diverse group of clients. So we pride ourselves that we're a very high-touch organization. We definitely take our time to walk our clients through the process. And if we notice that they need special technical assistance, we have a small business department that we would refer our clients for additional coaching, additional financial literacy, which is a really important component. And we offer truly microloans. Our microloans start as low as $500. So that's something that really sets us apart. There aren't very many organizations that would be offering such small loans. And we work with startups. I think that also sets us apart. And we work with industries that maybe are deemed a little bit riskier. For example, those restaurants and those coffee shops. And we have flexible collateral requirements. I think just in general, LADC as a nonprofit, as a micro lender, we're able to take chances and to take a little bit more risks on some clients. And so with collateral, we often work with our clients. We want to make something work. And we don't have a minimum threshold of a credit score. So we've seen clients with as low as 550 in a credit score. For us, it's just the content of the report that's more important. So all this is to say that just to consider LADC, I hope that my remarks were encouraging for those small business owners in the room who are considering going into business or currently have a business that you can consider LADC. And I'd be glad to answer any questions at the end. Thank you.